This is the On Call Podcast, your home for sports, news, pop culture, tech, and the obscure. And of course, your host, Michael Meyer.
Hey, everybody. This is the On Call Podcast. This is episode number 6, I think. And I'm joined again by my cop buddy, Mark, who was here for the discussions about what it's like to be a cop.
What's up?
And I'm also joined by my buddy, the mayor of where we're from. He's Mr. Popular. Everybody knows Tony.
Yeah, how's it going?
So this is we have a whole new setup going right now. Actually,
What's the setup?
I have moved from my office to the dining room right now, which is like
You're talking about this setup.
this setup.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Very nice out here.
I'm going to be moving it again, probably into the bedroom, but I have to move some stuff because it's not set up for any extra visitors, but it's also the coolest room in the house, so it'd be great.
The bedroom?
Fuck yeah. Our bedroom is the coolest in the house, for sure.
Are you talking about coolest as in like?
Temperature.
Oh, okay.
And then,
Talking about the one of the reasons we're going to be talking. One of our topics.
It was pretty cool 12 weeks ago.
it was
So
cold as ice. So, in other news, the household is going to be adding a new member, as since the last episode, we
what?
found out we were having a baby. Yippee-ki-yay.
Little Meyer.
That's right. So, I am obviously getting pushed out of the spare room office because baby's coming. So
when you found out, what was the first thing you thought of?
when I found out she was pregnant, I was hoping it was a boy. That's
Yeah.
the first thing you think of. Like, I
Yeah,
already
what
got.
did you find out?
And this week, also, because we did chromosomal testing, we found out that it is, in fact, a boy. So
Awesome.
as soon as I found that out after the testing, I decided to order a baby's first outfit, which is a Cubs onesie.
Yeah.
I'll get him a raised one. Don't worry.
So I have a question because I don't have any kids. So what's the one like? Are you nervous or scared at first whenever you like? So like you have a daughter, right?
Right.
So whenever you first found out that you were gonna have a kid, the first go round, were you nervous or scared at all, or? And Tony, I could ask you the same. I mean, you have a kid.
Yeah, I was definitely nervous for sure. I mean, it's a lot to take on, but I'll tell you one thing. After it gets going, it goes by quick. My daughter's 3 now, and it went by really fast. I'm telling you one thing.
What about you, Mike?
For me, it's pure excitement because there's so much that I missed out on the first time. Going through nursing school, and
Yeah, because you were busy. Like you were everything was going on.
there was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of court cases to get my rights. So I missed the majority of the first 2 years, and many thousands of dollars later, shared custody. So now I get to experience the whole pregnancy, the birth, but now I'm in a financially safe spot at least because I was a CNA making $10 an hour.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you like that whole stereotypical like oh shit moment, like you're having a kid. You know what I mean? Like, and because I asked my brother the same thing because he has 2 kids, and I asked him, are you nervous? Like, are you scared? He's like, hell yeah, I'm scared. He's like, I've never had a kid before, But you think of, I guess, like, because my parents were both 22 whenever they had me, so, and I'm the oldest. So it's like, you look back at that, and you think of your own life, like, I was 22 and had a kid? Oh, no,
I was 21.
I don't know if I'd have been set at 22 to have a kid.
I think I was actually 23 when Savannah was born, 24.
Were you?
But now 31. I think with age, you can appreciate it better
Yeah.
because you're more responsible, you're more patient. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
hoping that it's going to be better.
Yeah.
Plus having a better house and
Well, congratulations. You got a nice house, and you guys both are
ready to
doing
roll.
well on your jobs, and even though you guys work like dogs.
And I do want to say this is not a pandemic baby. It's not a corona
No.
baby.
Oh, it's not a quarantine baby.
It's not at Corona.
Yeah,
baby.
conception was actually before, so and there's not gonna
We're not
gonna
naming
be.
it COVID.
That's
so
right.
it'll
No,
be okay.
that's right. No corona baby. No calling of a corona baby. Nothing like that. Oh, so we know Mark is a cop, and then now we have Tony, who is actually the local barber in our town. And all of my times hanging out with Tony, I've realized fucking everybody knows who he is. So a question I've always wondered is, like, what does it feel to not really have any what the fuck is the word? Anonymity. Every time you go to a place, you know someone.
I feel comfortable everywhere I go in town. I was born and raised here, so my family was born and raised here. So everywhere I go, I of course I know somebody. I see somebody I know, and I either try to not reach out to everyone, but at the same time, they make eye contact. I have to say something.
4 or 5 generations here.
Yeah, I'm fourth generation barber
Yeah.
in town. So,
gosh.
huh?
I didn't know it went that far.
Yeah, I'm fourth. So, the shop was built in 1956 here. So, everywhere I go, there's somebody I know, and whether I reach out to them or not, they either make eye contact with me, and I gotta say something. So, and then we get to talking, and then
That's just your personality. You
yeah,
always
that's
have
my
to say
personality
something.
too. Yeah, of course, of course. That's
I think
definitely.
even if he didn't know the people, he'd say like, "Hey, I'm Tony. How you doing? You want a shot?"
That's definitely Tony's personality. That's
Ever since I met Tony, all he's ever done is you want a shot?
Yeah, fireball, baby. Want some fireball?
So,
But I mean, that's what makes the nights fun. We go out, have a couple shots, a couple drinks, and enjoy ourselves.
if you do want to party, Tony is the person to hang out with.
Have
really-
a good time.
I've never seen someone that wants to buy shots and take shots, try a new
that's all.
shot.
That's all you got to do is just get him a little liquored up, and then he'll buy.
I'll
rounds
pay
for-
the tab. Don't worry about it.
He'll buy rounds for everybody.
Everything's on me.
He's always just disappears and comes back with, here's a grasshopper shot. Hey, try this one. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys ever had the green tea shot? And try this one.
It's
this
like that one person that always you always think that they're going to the bathroom or they're going somewhere.
Always.
It's not with him. It's
Yeah,
going to the bar
yeah.
to go get another shot.
Yeah, you're right. I disappear. I come back, but I bring back the good stuff.
He's not
That's all that
empty-handed.
matters.
He's like the good person version of a Stifler in the group.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, one of these days.
So we're recording live, but we're not broadcasting live, so I get a chance to edit all this shit later. So how was everybody's week? What did you guys do? What did any big news happen for anyone else? Because obviously I found out I'm having a baby and ordered a thing, but sadly the wife turned 30 yesterday.
Yeah.
So probably not the best time to turn 30 during the
Actually,
middle of
I
a
think her
pandemic.
birthday was on Thursday.
Well, the thing is too is well, yeah. I mean, like my birthday was back in March. I mean, the end of March, and so I had to go through that whole But honestly,
We didn't get to see
anything after your I'm gonna go with 25th birthday.
That's a fair number.
Everything after that is just, yeah, you're another year older. You know what I mean? So you have your 20s where you're just out partying and everything like that, whatever. But my birthday now, it was literally the same it was last year. You know what I mean? So, and I just turned 30 this year, so it's like.
I don't know. Your last year's birthday party was a pretty good time.
Yeah, I almost got
This
that.
year we didn't do much.
30 is a decent year. 30 was when I probably realized I was finally like a real adult and I better get my shit straight.
Yeah, right.
Well, in a few years I'll be there.
You go you're 30. That's the turning point. Whenever, and this is weird to say, whenever I was younger, in high school and stuff, you think of what's that age where you feel like you're supposed to be responsible. Like
Right.
what's that age you're supposed to be, owning a house and doing all that stuff. And I feel like 30 is that age. Like if you're 30 and you're still living with your parents or you're still like, that sort of thing, or in like,
Yeah.
you have to have your stuff together, I guess you could say.
It's also, it's like, you know what? This isn't okay to do anymore.
Yeah, right?
Quit fucking around. You'll get there, Tony. What are you in?
I
19?
moved out when I was 21. I had my house built, and I'm 27. I'll be 27 in July. So yeah, I'm a little younger than you all guys. But
Yeah, but you
I got
already
my
have your shit
priorities
together,
straight
though. Yeah.
early. I started working.
Well, you had your daughter
early.
at
I was 21.
yeah.
Yeah, about
Oh, you are a baby.
yeah. I was young when I had
You
my
kind of
daughter.
had to. You kind of
Well,
had.
I was actually almost 23 actually when I had my daughter. I was 22. But I had my house built when I was 21, so I was living there for a year and then had a kid and, got rid of the ex-wife. But
It's a good story for another day, huh?
yeah, we'll save that for another time. Don't you worry.
We'll save it for the relationship episode. Like,
Yes.
here's
That'll
what
be our
fucked up.
Valentine's episode.
There you go.
February coming
months.
soon.
Coming soon, yep, to a podcast near you.
But
What else? Let's see. Oh, for those who've listened to the podcast before, got to listen to a loud, annoying hum all the time, and I spent many, many hours trying to get rid of that noise and click and everything. Come to find out, it was the board. So I'm hoping with this new board that I've purchased, which was on back order, which I ordered long before I found out Nicole was pregnant. I ordered it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks
yeah, that's a
ago.
good thing because
Now
You-
it would not be a valid purchase.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
you
okay,
wouldn't be
waste
able
your
to
money.
get it now.
yeah.
You're right. So we're also all drinking a bunch of different beers, and we're going to be kind of reviewing what we like and what we don't like around here. Right now, I'm sipping a beer that it's not even going to be on my review, but right now I'm drinking Funky Buddha, another Florida beer, and Tony is drinking.
Mango Cart. It's a Golden Road Brewery beer. Phenomenal. Best beer I've had in a long time.
That was a really good beer.
Yeah,
but
it is.
as we had for the party, I'm drinking for two, so I did have to up my game a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I had that one, and it was on draft leftover. And then when you came over, I tried it out of the can, and I gotta say, it's another beer that's just so much better out of the tap.
It is a lot better on tap.
And
Only one place in this
one-
town that has
This
it.
one that I'm drinking, I actually have never had this one before, and it's
An IPA.
by Motorworks. Yeah, it's an IPA. It's by Motorworks Brewing, out of Bradenton.
I didn't realize
So it's a
Motorworks
local.
was
Yeah.
truly local.
You'd be surprised how many beers
We-
Florida makes
I
out of
didn't realize-
Tampa, Bradenton, Sarasota. I mean, you can go to Siesta Key. They make rum over there,
Oh, yeah. Hey, actually,
And we
speaking
went
of-
there on a tour, and it was a blast. I mean, there's so many places in Florida that make beer and all kinds of other liquor. I mean, and it's, if you never try it, I mean, you don't know. But like Hooters in town has 6 different beers from Florida. I mean, there's a lot of different beers in Florida that you can find.
That's something the people are going to have to let us know, because I didn't realize how many microbrews and stuff there was around, because I'm from the middle of or southern Wisconsin, and our biggest claim to fame is using Leinenkugels, but that's like 5 hours away, but that's the closest
And
brewery.
I tried that beer for the first time last night at your
really
house, and that was phenomenal. I love that beer.
I was wondering if that was your first time. It's
It
fucking
was,
delicious.
and it was really good.
We went to go, my girlfriend and I, we went to go visit my sister in North Carolina. And we went to, who makes Fat Tire? Is it Sierra Nevada Brewing?
Trying to think. I
make
think
Fat
Fat Tire
Tire.
is Fat Tire Brewing.
Well,
Sierra Nevada it's a different brand.
there was that one was in North Carolina whenever we went there in,
The green can or the blue can? The Sierra Nevada, because I like that one better than the blue.
yeah.
And Fat Tire, did you have that on tap or can?
Fat Tire is Colorado.
Fat Tire is delicious too.
Yeah, Fat Tire's Colorado.
Yeah.
But where was this at?
Have you guys ever had Spotted Cow?
No, I've never
No.
had that.
So I think that's one of the ones that is big where I'm from.
Well,
It's
we're gonna have to
Spotted
order
Cow.
that then. Get some down here.
If you can, that's another great thing about being down here. Like, my AC went out, and the people that came and fixed it, Peace River AC. Turns out Peace River Distributors are the beer company. And,
Yes, it is.
And weren't you just
Hey,
at Peace River,
I
a
was
campground?
today? Yep. And
Oh.
I'll tell you what, Peace River distributes to about 80% of our restaurants around town.
I don't blame them.
And
They have the most fair prices from
They go to gas stations. They go to restaurants.
That's
they,
where I order my tags.
They go to Publix. They distribute to a lot of local places.
I'm a big
The
fan.
beer,
And
the beer that I like from
yeah.
up north, whenever you lived up in Chicago, was 312.
Oh,
That was my favorite go-to.
they
beer.
discontinued it.
Really?
I reached out to them to try to find it, to get it down here to find. I was looking for a local distributor.
Yeah.
Discontinued.
Really?
Yeah,
that was
the
really good
Goose
beer.
Island 312 is gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
So sad.
They,
I even love their
There was
label.
a few places
Yeah.
around town that had it on draft.
Yep.
Publix did.
I loved
See
it.
it anymore.
Publix
Yeah,
had it
they
in a
discontinued it because I went to order it when we went to Ice House, and like, no, we don't have it anymore. So I reached out and I called Goose Island,
bottle. Yeah.
and it just wasn't selling. I
That's
want to.
surprising though. Like you would think that the Midwest that would be like a good beer that they
They still make a ton of Goose Island. They just don't make the 312 anymore because everyone bought the Goose Island IPA, the green label with the goose on it, which they still have down here somewhere. Like sports bars and PC have it. Which, it almost looks like your can, except to be more green, the Goose Island IPA.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty pleased with this one. This one actually is pretty good. But
Yeah,
it doesn't have that bitter IPA taste.
That's the best thing about I'm kind of a pussy if I'm being honest with you. It's one of the best things about, like, I think a Florida breweries is that they don't, like, they do more blondes,
Yeah.
pales, like,
citrus and like that is more,
have you guys ever had, either of you have ever had, like, Rogue Brewing stuff?
where's that from?
I don't know, but they're like the first, like, IPA company that got big.
Oh, really?
So, like, Dead Guy Ale was the very first Rogue Brewing I ever had. And I was like 22, I think. But it's like 13% ABV.
Really?
It was hard. Because
Yeah.
I'm a big beer sipper.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Well,
For trying.
So when I'm trying, I'm
Yeah,
sipping
yeah.
and trying to,
When you're drinking, no, you pound them pretty quick.
I want the bouquet. I want to try the bouquet and everything like that. But, like,
okay.
Rogue, they have a few beers that'll punch you in
when
the
you,
face.
when you try to taste beer,
Is that
you're like a wine drinker. You gotta slosh it around, you sniff it, and then you gargle it, and then you drink
What's
it.
that? What's the one with the? It's like a dead skeleton, but it has like
That's Dead Guy Ale. That was the very first one I had.
with the
All black label. He's got like a red hat.
leather with the leather airplane, the pilot's
Cap.
cap.
I think that's the Dead Guy Ale that I had. That's
it?
It's when it's ice cold, I can tolerate, but holy shit, when it gets like room temperature, you just kiss your ass goodbye for me.
Yeah.
I can't handle. I'm kind of a pussy.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I've seen that
nobody
a
likes
few
warm
times.
beer. I mean, you can't drink warm beer.
Oh, I can drink warm beer, cold beer. It don't matter.
Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy is one that I can drink any temperature.
Adding more of that, I'll take some more.
I was gonna get a 6-pack, but
And you didn't?
I didn't. I got a couple 6-packs. I went all independent brewers today. So like, there's the Funky Buddha, which I got last night.
Maybe I'll find one.
Well, I brought two different kinds. So
I did see that. You know what? You're a good guest. You brought.
Well,
two
I
different
told
things.
him to bring me some, but I happened to make
yeah,
it
and then
public
he doesn't.
right
Then he doesn't.
before they close.
When I get here, he goes, "Oh well, I got."
Well, you
got
had
some.
already left public, so
So I don't have to pay you back for the ones I was supposed
yeah,
to.
don't
Sure,
worry
no
about
problem.
that. Yeah, I ain't got to pay you back now. I'll give you a free haircut. How's that? sound? We'll work it out.
Yeah.
So one of the other podcasts I follow is Girls Beer Sports. So their Twitter is at Girls Beer Sports minus the I. I sent them a 6-pack of my favorite beer, which is the Isla Morada.
Ooh, that is good beer.
Oh,
That
it's
is
my
very
favorite.
good beer.
I got a 6-pack of that too.
Yeah, we'll be drinking some of that later.
So when I was at Publix, I saw that they had another different type of theirs. I got a couple different types that I want to try and review just because I know how good the Isla Mirada is. It's my dog's favorite beer too. Yeah. She goes fucking nuts.
That's something that I find hilarious. Like, your dog drinks more beer than some people. Like,
Yeah, that's why she was just over on my lap because I gave her some beer.
Yeah, she's obsessed with it. I don't.
She likes this mango cart. I'm telling you, she likes mango. Apparently.
Yeah, ever since she tasted beer.
well, he had what did you have last week? It was Heineken.
Oh no, I hate Heineken.
What did
Dos Equis probably.
Dos Equis.
Yeah,
You've been drinking a lot of that.
and
Dos Equis goes down smooth. Hey,
you literally just put it on the floor, and she comes up and
licks it up.
We're gonna have to get some Modelo. Modelo's a good beer. I like Modelo.
And speaking of girls' beer sports, the lead on there, Carrie, she just had that for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Modelo is very good.
She decided that's going to be her new
That's my favorite Mexican beer. It's Modelo. You know, when I worked in the restaurant,
not Mexican. It's from Puerto Rico.
Is it really? Oh, okay. Well, because when I worked in the restaurant, all the Mexicans, that was their favorite beer, was Modelo. So we'd buy them a 24-pack, and at the end of the night when they were done cooking, we'd all drink Modelo together, and that was their favorite beer. So I just figured maybe it was Mexican.
Don't they have a fucked up bottle shape, like beer shorties, like they're fat and short?
No.
Are they a regular shape bottle?
Oh, yeah, they are. You're right. Modelo is short, fat.
Do you like the beer or not?
Yes.
You-
Well, we got them in
they're like
cans,
me,
but
just
they make
short
them in
and fat.
cans,
Short and
dude.
fat.
Yeah.
I'm tall and fat, so I'm like a 24 ounce.
And I'm tall and skinny, so I don't know what to tell you.
The other beer I want to get on here to talk about is going to be Smittix, which I didn't realize how hard it'd be to find.
I've had it once. One time I had it, and I haven't had it since. And it was actually pretty decent beer.
Oh, I love it.
I mean,
That's
I
one of
get
the
it
first
at, I
time.
get it at over in PG. I get it
Can
all
you?
the time.
Oh, on tap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Ice House and
Yeah.
Celtic Ray.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right. That's when it's the best.
that's the
Great wings over there. So if
Oh,
anyone,
for sure.
if anyone's local and ends up listening, be like, oh yeah, I know all about that. I'm gonna go there and try that. I was looking up at our logistics. It turns out we have a lot of the few listeners we've developed already are not even local at all. We got a couple of Alaska listeners actually.
Really.
That was the most surprising to me.
Well, tell you what, like, because I've always wanted to go to Alaska, just to do like a fishing trip or like a hunting trip. So if any of your listeners,
Oh yeah.
you know,
What do you want to hunt? If you're gonna go there, what would you ideally hunt?
Black bear.
no, I'm not that.
You
I'm
shoot
not,
for the smallest.
No,
size
so when you
bear.
go to Alaska, what normally happens is you go salmon fishing, okay? But when you're on the boat and you're salmon fishing, okay, they have guys on your boat with you that have shotguns because the bears come after you for the fish. And it's a true story because I have a lot of guys, customers of mine, that go to Alaska every year and
because
all they
because
do.
you are the mayor and you. Know
Well,
what's
yeah.
Right, see, as I'm telling you, you knew
Yes.
fucking everybody.
But all they do is they take guides. They're a guide. That's it. And they take tours of fishing for salmon, and they have a guy with them who has a gun. And when the bears try to come take the fish, they shoot them. I mean, and that's simple as that. And that's
Are
what
they
they do.
shooting to kill, or are they shooting like a beanbag gun?
They're
or-
shooting beanbags to get rid of them, and then they also have guns that they shoot to kill if the bear gets way too aggressive, which is completely legal over there. So, I mean, you're not just
Well,
going to let
I
a
feel
bear
like,
attack
I feel like Alaska is like the modern day Wild West. Like,
That's a great way to put it.
it's
I'd have
like-
This time of year is not the time to go.
no, I'm not
They
saying that. I'm
have
saying
these-
winter
like,
there now.
You
Was
think
it-
mosquitoes bad here? You go to Alaska this time of year, and they have black. They call it the black cloud, and all it is a big black cloud of mosquitoes, and they swarm
Christ.
over the water, and it's brutal. They wear full like masks, everything, netting all over their whole body because the mosquitoes are so bad this time.
As if it. So what is it? Cold for 9 months a year, and then you have to worry about mosquitoes the other
Yes. Yep. That's it.
3. Makes me not want to fucking go to Alaska.
Yes. Yep. There's only a couple months you'd want to go, but then you don't want to go because the mosquitoes are so horrible.
is it now? That's one thing we'll have to have your Alaskan listener to fact check is like, do they have season? Like, is it seasonal with like tourism and stuff there? Like, is it like
A lot of cruises go there.
you know what I mean? I know they have the cruises and stuff like that, but I'm talking about like fishing guides and trips and stuff like that because I know it's really cheap to live out there.
There is a lot of guides.
I would imagine it had to be kind of seasonal.
There's a lot of hunting guides too. Like there's a lot of different animals up there you can hunt.
I think
Over
Anchorage.
there, I'd say they're over.
Yeah,
Anchorage
has
is
like
the big-
46
big-
days a year of straight darkness between like November 26th and
Yeah,
February
the sun
1st or
doesn't
something.
come out.
I don't know.
See,
about
that would be depressing. Like,
Fuck,
feel
I would end up killing myself if
That's
I
like
end up living
Seattle.
there.
but it's like here in Florida.
Seattle's kind of the same way.
It feels like
They
here in
have seasons.
Florida they don't really.
It's just rainy though.
But they don't have the sun hardly ever comes up. That's why they always say Seattle's so depressing
I couldn't do
because
the Northwest either.
it's just so
it
dark,
constantly is raining.
Yeah,
rainy, dark. Like
live
the
in the
weather's
Sunshine
horrible.
State.
That's how Korea was.
That's
Korea
why
reminded me of
Florida's the greatest sunshine state. You know, I mean,
Korea.
Yeah, that was when I was in the army. When I was stationed over there, it literally rained about 9 to 10 months out of the year.
No
And it
shit.
wasn't like that. You know, it rained and then it was done for the rest of the day, like it does here in Florida. Like, you know, how the end of the day that rain comes in, 20 minutes, it's done. No, it rained all day, every day. You know, monsoons, everything like that.
Where were you based? Seoul, like Seoul, South Korea?
Yeah, I was actually stationed in a city right outside Seoul. It's called Dongjucheon, and
Couldn't give you the easy name to pronounce, huh?
yeah, right, yeah, and but it was nice, you know, for some parts of the year, but it just like it was that misting rain, like it was just enough to
Just
like
kinda
piss
hovered?
you off, yeah, but like just enough to piss you off, but not enough to like do anything, you know what I mean? But it was.
The
I had
complete the complete opposite of Florida, where we'll have a downpour you can't see 15 feet in front of you
Yeah,
for 7 minutes.
yeah. Or that one where
it'll be
it's
it'll be
sunny out and
raining
it's
across the street, but not raining at your house.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like that's Florida.
Oh, speaking of Korea, Kim Jong Un, alive or dead? There was all those talks for days that he had a bad open heart.
I
And
thought
then-
I thought he was like a vegetable now.
That's what I thought. And then 2 or 3 days ago now, they released a couple of photos of him doing like a ribbon ceremony for some mall that opened in North Korea.
Nah, I think that's
think
propaganda.
That's bullshit,
You
man. Yeah, I'm
know,
thinking
it's one of those things. They're hiding it from everyone. They don't want people to know.
that's where I'm at. I
that
think
actually was taped about 7 months ago.
It's all
That's
behind
right.
the scenes. So
releasing shit late.
Yeah.
he could be alive.
I honestly, I would feel like that's exactly what it is because he doesn't want the people of North Korea to
How-
like overturn the government.
If you're the surgeon and you get tasked with doing the open heart surgery for the king,
Dictator.
And it
Yeah.
goes south. Yeah. You can count. Yeah.
do you let
Your
it go
head
south?
will be on a stake.
Say like if your world sucks there, do you just fucking I'm gonna take him out? I'm gonna let his open heart go, and then I'm just gonna kind of nick an artery, and it's like, oh, so sorry.
They do it on a Friday.
Yeah, it's time to get out.
You want some chicken fried rice?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, man, if I'm that surgeon and nobody makes any money there, like he's the only obese person in all of North Korea. So obviously people aren't thriving there. 2 of the 3 people on this podcast are obese right now.
Yeah.
We're doing better off than North Korea.
Oh, that counts me out.
Yeah,
Or 2 or
we
3.
know
So.
we know string bean, chicken legs.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like if I was a doctor, I don't know if I could let the tyranny continue. Like, just let the guy go. Get him.
But I think a lot of it has to do with that fear factor. Like
That's true.
they're so scared of what he would do.
You kill him. That's the point.
But still, I mean, like, oh, for sure. But you have that mentality that you could actually go and do that.
You're trained. Yeah.
But
It's
if you're,
like it's
if
a
you're
bit,
grown up into this thing where he's like a god, you know what I mean?
do you think his sister did it? That's what all I was reading was that his sister was the one behind it. because she's the real killer. She's the one that killed Kim Jong-un's uncle.
Yeah.
So she's the one that did the powder to his face, and he died of that respiratory distress shit like a year and a half or 2 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, she's the one that's actually been like.
She's kind of hot.
She's
Really
the
call
one
it.
that actually has been in the media. She's the one that's been in the media for all of the stuff in the past.
Oh,
like,
she's
2
the
years.
speaker?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like she's the one that's actually been, talking and doing all that. She's like the face of North Korea now, apparently.
Much better face than that fat fucker.
Yeah.
But I feel like so if he does die, who is she the next?
She's the next. She's actually the next in line.
Is she?
So
I'm gonna start moving over there then.
You gonna fuck the supreme leader?
Why
man.
not?
I would love to be if she's the queen and it's a women dictatorship, I'll be the second in command. I'll be the first lady of North Korea. Sure. I'm sure my life would be good.
Yeah.
It's the only way I'm moving to a
it's like
savage
what's that movie?
I'll be the stay-at-home
The
dad.
Interview.
Yeah, I would, but yeah.
Where like he starts
I mean,
being friends with
yeah.
They're all playing basketball and stuff together. Like
balling out. Oh, Dennis Rodman. What the hell? Dennis Rodman. He's an ambassador to North Korea. Like, man, I wish I was Dennis. He had a crazy fucking life.
Yeah.
Win all these titles with the Bulls.
He's been everywhere too.
I know. Now, we're gonna come back and talk that. We're 30 minutes in. I'm gonna play a little song, and we're gonna get our new beers to review. And I want to play a song by a couple artists that I love that have given me permission to play their music. And I want to grab a new beer because my Funky Boot is out. And I will be back in just a minute. This is Triiggs. I talked to him on Facebook, and he keeps changing his name as an artist. So it's a song he said he couldn't even carry over. So he gave me permission to play it whenever I wanted. So this is Triiggs.
Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, I knew Amanda Nunes. That's the one that knocked out Holly Holm.
Yeah, and that's who Felicia Spencer was fighting tonight in the UFC and for the title fight, and it got canceled. But they're still doing the big fights, like the main event ones, with no fans.
Who's that motherfucker that just tested positive and they had to kick him?
I saw that. Yeah, that was the fight tonight. He was supposed to fight, and he tested positive, and then his whole crew tested positive. So he lives. The guy he was fighting lives in Orlando. So he went back to Orlando. The guy that's fighting was supposed to fight him, and they replaced another fighter. So now the guy has a fight. So that's why the main event's happening tonight. 10 o'clock on ESPN. What is it? ESPN Plus?
The Ocho. Yeah.
ESPN Plus.
All right. So this is time for a little bit of the...
Yeah,
Your
ESPN
interview.
Plus.
All right, I got a smorgasbord here of brews. Oh, wait, which one didn't I grab? Oh, I had Tony's already. So, a couple of new brews. We'll start with Mark's, because I don't know what it's going to be, because it's made in Fort Myers. It's literally Fort Myers Brewing Co. They really worked hard for that one.
Yeah, right.
Although I will say, artwork, phenomenal.
Yeah, it actually is not bad.
Very much a Jessica. Are they all different or are they all the same? 'Cause
How's
this
it
looks
taste?
I'm
Pretty
not
good?
sure. I'm not sure.
I didn't try it yet. It's a
I ain't tried
Jessica
it.
Rabbit.
Yours is Jessica Rabbit.
It looks like, man, she's a hot, big-breasted woman with a couple of...
That is not Jessica.
I'm going to have to start buying them
she's
beers.
similar.
Where'd you get that at?
I'll buy it just for the
Publix?
artwork.
Publix.
So, let's see. I'm gonna give
Shout out to Publix.
It's a Gateway Gold Tall Blonde Ale.
Maybe they'll start sponsoring Publix. You know,
It's not bad.
It smells pretty decent, actually. I'll give them that.
I got this Island You had one? You gave it to me?
You know what? That's pretty smooth.
Sandbar Sunday.
Not that one yet. Not that one yet. We're trying this one together. Did you not get Mark's?
No, you didn't give me one.
Go here. Taste that's mine. I don't have the coronavirus. I'm
All
tested
right.
negative.
You sure?
I'm tested negative. We're good.
Coronavirus.
Surprisingly smooth.
Ooh, that is actually smooth. Oh, that's pretty good.
I really like that.
Is that the 6-pack I owe you for?
Yeah.
Smooth, crisp, refreshing, and all the other adjectives. A light-bodied blonde ale. She's a beauty. Yeah,
Yeah,
What
it's
was
not
it?
bad. I
15
actually,
bucks?
it doesn't have an aftertaste either.
No.
I mean, I
it's
charge
super
$15
smooth.
for a haircut. I'll just give you a haircut tomorrow. You want to come over?
What's the ABV on this? Because I can't believe how smooth it
4.1.
is. 4.1?
It's right there, on the front there. Front,
You
bottom
know
right.
what? You know what gets
Oh,
me
right next to the 12 ounce.
is all them seltzers nowadays they come out with.
Oh,
White
everyone
Claws
has
and
a
the Bud Light
goddamn
seltzers.
seltzer.
They're all 5%. But you drink a beer and they're only 4.1, 4.2, 4.6. I mean, 4.5.
Shout out to Fort
But
Myers Brewing.
you
That's
drink
good.
the seltzers, and there's more alcohol in them.
Well, and some of them, this one isn't. What's this Isla Morada that we're going to try
It's
next?
not a seltzer, though.
4.75.
It's not a seltzer.
Is
Well,
there any
this one-
seltzers that are...
Yes, Bud Light
This one,
is 5%.
this one that I like,
White Claws
that I-
are 5%.
This is the first time I've actually tried this. Is the Motorworks? It's 6.9.
Oh, I'll have to try that.
Oh, you trying to get drunk, huh?
No, no.
I'm kind of a pussy, so I'm like I said, I don't know. I don't know if I'd handle. I don't know the last time I had a beer that was higher than the typical 5.5.
Stella.
Well, I'll let you try that before whenever you get done. But,
Before we're done here,
yeah,
that's
no,
good.
this is actually pretty good. This
You're not hearing it very well.
Gateway Gold.
Cuts in and out, but I got it.
Is it his? His is a different type of mic from ours, actually.
Yeah.
So
What's that?
Ours are condenser mics, where it pcs up sound better.
His cuts it.
His cuts it.
out.
Yours cuts in and out. I don't know if it's.
Yeah,
I think it's the microphone because that's the
Cuts
oldest
in and
microphone I
out
have.
on my ear.
Oh, really?
On my
Yeah.
earphones, yeah. Cuts
I don't know
in
if
and
it's
out.
your mouth
You'll
movement.
be talking, and then I'm like moving my head trying to figure out if it's the headphones or.
It's actually that microphone, but it came in perfectly before, so I'll get another one.
We'll work with it.
We'll work with it for now. That's right.
We'll work with
I can fiddle fuddle with everything after in post.
After the baby.
And now that one is working better than before because that one is the reason I got with this microphone because that one was so quiet. I think I had a phantom power issue, which is
this one. This is the one I used last time, though, right?
see, like right now you sound fucking perfect.
Yeah, in my headphones too.
Yeah.
But like once in a while when he talks, it cuts out. I can't hear him.
I can tell what, like right there. That's I cut out right there.
Yeah, I can't hear you right now.
That's
It must be truly like directional.
I'm right in front of the.
I know. That's fucking weird.
You better buy all the stuff you need before the baby gets here because
You can get a decent mic for cheap as shit. The expensive stuff's paid for. It's been paid for.
Yeah,
The
the board is pretty much all your.
that's the big dog.
and the laptop and
I bought this shit using this cost less than the board did.
for real.
Dude, Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. You can get yourself a real nice. There's all the Ukrainian Mafia that's in Northport. They're always trying to sell something at a
what?
decent rate. The Ukrainian Mafia that's in Northport.
Yeah, you never heard of that?
That's legit shit. They got a bunch of
They have Russians, Ukrainians. They have wars over there, battle zones. It's bad. Like in the high school over at Northport High School, they have gangs that they literally like try to murder each other.
Once again,
between
Tony
Russian.
the mayor knows.
No, it's just I cut a couple cops hair from Northport. They're Northport PD, okay, and they tell me all the time how bad the gang violence is over there between Russians and Ukrainians.
Yeah.
Like even the neighborhoods, it's horrible.
Really?
But that's like I mean I'd say about probably a good 60 to 70% of Northport is Ukrainian and Russian. It's
The
huge.
only
first,
had,
the
like-
first the first like 20 blocks of Northport when you first or from Venice to go to Northport. Those like cheaper parts of Northport. It's all like Ukrainian, and I worked with a bunch of them when I worked at Pinebrook. They would.
Did you have anybody in your graduating class that was Ukrainian or?
No, actually, I went to a private school for college. That was all. It was all like affluent white people or military. Like a lot of my class, like me, were just like rolling on the GI Bill.
Yeah.
Because it paid for all of it. And then now that they do the GI Bill where you can have your GI Bill and they give you BAH.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you're getting taken care of doubly. So
That's what they did whenever I was in. I did my schooling after I got out for the business administration and management, and then they also, I also qualified for using it for the police academy as well.
oh no shit.
So they paid for that as well, and then gave me housing allowance and stuff like that for living expenses.
I wouldn't have made it through nursing school and child support if it weren't for the BAH.
Yeah.
It was gnarly. Like I had over 50% of my wages went to child support.
Your dog likes this mango cart, by the way.
All right, don't give her too much. Make her fucking puke everywhere,
No, it was a tiny bit. But
or gets uncontrolled.
she's all excited now, so
Yep,
now she'll leave me alone.
for a few minutes, because her mom's not doing her job.
Yeah.
Her
All right.
little
So
dog mom.
what's the next on the
On the
the
beer
agenda.
the beer and review, that would be the Isla Morada,
Oh yeah.
which their one beer, their regular.
This is not the regular though, right?
This is the different one.
Their
The
Sandbar Sunday.
Right. My Isla Morada has the same color can as your Fort Myers. All right. Land or sea, navigate responsibly. This
All
is.
right.
I can't even read that writing. I'm getting old. You got to worry about that fine print.
What are you talking about? Where?
Right on the left of the
Government warning?
No. It's the
brewed-
hashtag my sandbar. I don't need to read all that, but either way, it's small writing. Let's see.
Isla Morada Brewing Company, Fort Pierce, Florida.
That's still good.
Oh, you're talking about all of that. Okay.
Yeah, Isla Morada
tastes-
beerco.com.
You know, it's good. It's definitely got that aftertaste, kind of like a darker beer, though.
It even says to enjoy this with a key lime wedge, so maybe that's what it is. We're not enjoying
Yeah.
it the way they intended.
Yeah, it definitely tastes. You taste the darker end on the backside of it, though. You taste it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely got that aftertaste, like drinking a
not
darker
bad,
beer.
though.
It's got the hoppy aftertaste.
Definitely hoppy.
What's See, okay, so like I quote everything to like movies or videos. So like what's that movie where he's Superbad. It's like it's got the hops.
Oh, the funny thing about my back, it's actually located directly on my cock. Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of, talking about Superbad, is there any movie that you like love that is actually like terribly
Independence Day.
reviewed? So like Independence Day?
Yep.
The new one?
The original one.
Was that terribly reviewed like Rotten Tomatoes?
The second one was.
But
The first one I liked. I don't know how it came up on reviews, but I personally that's my go-to movie. I don't know why.
There's so many movies I watch that I love, but I never look at the reviews on them. I just don't. I just watch them. Like some of the older movies, like Major Pain. I don't know how the
there you
reviews
go.
are on
There's
it.
a movie.
Yeah.
I honestly think Major
Was it
Pain
bad?
has like a 9% Rotten Tomatoes score.
Does it really? So like that movie is just hilarious though. Like it's funny. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a great
Really?
You know, like I mean, just the way he talks.
Well,
Yeah.
I've only seen that movie like 4 or 5 times.
Tabby.
I haven't seen that movie since DVDs
That
came out.
movie is so funny though, and it's older. But I don't look at like movies. I don't look at the reviews on them. I just watch them, and if I like it, that's my review kind of thing. You know, like I just watch it. If I don't like it, well, I won't watch it again. But if it's something I really like, I'll watch it more. You know, like the Adam Sandler movie, Longest Yard. I mean,
I don't know how that. It's
I
not Jack and
love
Jill.
that.
Jack and Jill, like that
I
was a
love
movie
that
that did shit on reviews.
I didn't really care for that one. You know, it was
Neither did anybody else.
It wasn't that great. You know, and even when I see some of these, you know, like stars that are in these movies and the actors and actresses, and I'm like, oh, this has got to be a good movie. You know, he's in it, and then all of a sudden you watch and you're like,
Oh man.
that just took my whole perspective.
Or when they get a whole bunch of like highly known celebrities, like Sylvester Stallone,
oh yeah,
all them for the
Expendables.
Oh,
I
that's
love
a
the
good movie, though.
Expendables. Though.
But
I really
don't
do.
think that it. I don't
It's
think.
probably reviewed for shit. Yeah, because
Yeah.
like it's nothing but a bunch of explosions and people
yeah.
acting like badass.
But it's old people now.
So
like
when I watched the new
you have Arnold Schwarzenegger, that
Fast
was
and
already
Furious.
governor for how many times.
The Fast
And
and,
now he's back in a
Furious
movie,
spinoff,
you know?
okay?
Fast and Furious or
The
Hobbs and
spinoff,
Shaw?
Hobbs and Shaw, the spinoff of it. So I didn't really care for the Hobbs and Shaw because it wasn't anything really like the Fast and Furious, and there was more stuff in the Hobbs and Shaw that was just so bluntly
Is it that fake?
fake. Whereas in the Fast and Furious movies, yeah, there's a lot of fake stuff in it, but at the same time, there's a lot of stuff that you're like, damn, that was pretty good kind of thing, but it doesn't look fake, you know? The Hobbs and Shaw just looked fake.
I watched the shit out of the first Fast and Furious. I broke the DVD. The first one that came out, I had it. I used it so much. I don't know if my DVD player ruined it, but I watched it so much it didn't work, so I had to get another copy of it.
Yeah.
Just
But
So what's your favorite movie?
my favorite movie with shit reviews is Chips, the remake with Dax Shepard and Michael Pena.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love that movie so much. I've watched it probably 15 times. But
we watched it here one night with you. I
yeah,
think.
Savannah loved it. My daughter loved it.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have watched parts of it. I didn't realize. So like I watched it the first 2 times, heavy buzz, and then it was there. So I turned it on, and I realized now that she shouldn't have been watching, and I did make her leave the room so I could finish it because once I start that movie, I'm not turning it off.
Mm-hmm. Is that the one where?
They're California Highway Patrol.
Oh, I'm thinking of what's the one with Michael Pena that they're LAPD officers.
End of Watch.
Oh.
With Jake
Yeah,
Gyllenhaal.
yeah.
Is it End of Watch?
Yeah. That movie, I cried the first time I watched that movie.
That's a crazy movie. I mean, you watch that movie and you're like, this is really seems real. Like
Jake Gyllenhaal, I think, is one of probably like the most underrated actor of like our generation because he's like 35 or 36. He's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like Nightcrawler. You ever see that one where he's the investigative reporter?
yeah, I saw that one.
He becomes that dude that's just so fucking weird and like obsessive with trying to find the next story of fucked up shit happening.
I will say I haven't been disappointed in any Kevin Hart movies though.
That's all. Yeah, it's all topical
Because
humor. The like Central Intelligence with The Rock.
Yeah, I mean Kevin Hart in every movie I've seen him in, he just brings out the movie. Like you just look forward to watching him in the movie.
I think Kevin Hart kind of always plays the same character in every like.
He pretty much
the
does.
Super loud. Oh my god! Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. He really does. He's not like super strong. Like he could beat people up. He's always like the crazy guy who always freaks out about everything.
But that's your brand.
Yeah,
That's
He
him.
is who he is. That's right.
And when
brand.
every movie
I
he gets
respect
not
his
gonna-
hustle.
He's not gonna change just because of a.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like.
But you watch a movie with him in it, and it's just like he's so funny. Like it makes you like the movie, and that's why he has such a good reputation for himself. Because I mean, I went and watched him live in Fort Myers. Okay, his,
Yeah,
Is that when
his
they
comedy
confiscated
show.
your phones and shit?
Yes.
Yeah, I was
Oh
with-
yeah.
I was with you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you were.
I think
That was a good time, wasn't it?
I was super surprised at how much I liked that.
That was
the
with
high
your
school movie.
ex-wife.
Night School, is that the one where he went back to high school?
Yes, yes.
I was surprised.
That was a great
I was surprised at how much I liked
movie.
that one.
It was good.
It's no
And
Central
I didn't think it was
Intelligence.
going to be that good, but you look at him and he doesn't like look like he'd fit in high school, but he's so small and he still looks pretty young. Like he would fit in high school.
I bet you Kevin Hart could probably end up doing a drama role. I bet you he's probably just a way better actor. He plays the parts that fit his character better.
Yeah.
That loud, boisterous.
His comedy
small dude.
shows are really good though. I mean,
He does different things. Like he has a show on Sirius XM.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Who has XM anymore?
if you got a newer vehicle,
The 2017.
it has
like-
XM.
I don't want to pay for it.
Exactly.
I already pay for my YouTube Premium,
look it
so
up.
I listen
Well,
to a
once
lot
you
of
get
podcasts.
a new vehicle, they give you usually first 3 months.
When I bought my Kia Soul, that's what it gave me a year. It gave me like 14 months of free.
You can barter for that too. That's the
I
thing.
could, but
But
I
like
listened
back
to like
to the movies, what I was trying to say was like, it doesn't matter like what kind of movie it is, whether it's action, comedy, thriller. You can get like sci-fi.
So Kevin Hart has Laugh Out Loud Radio on Sirius XM.
oh,
That's his.
Yeah.
That's his. But he's also.
well,
I'm
that was
surprised.
the name of his tour too.
yeah.
Yeah, but he has like 5 or 6 different businesses.
His ostrich joke, I lost it. Why would you hit it with a pen? That was the funniest Kevin Hart.
Oh god.
What are you guys watching like right now?
I just finished Longmire, the TV show.
Man, that's you were way behind because that
I
fucking
was,
show
yes,
came out.
and you know we
I
had
watched it at A&E.
we
I
had
watched it
so
when it was
many
on A&E.
we had so many friends tell us about it, so we Netflixed it and we watched the whole series, and it was phenomenal.
See, I
really liked it.
I'm a classics type of guy, so like
You'd like it. Longmire is it's a cop show, a sheriff. It's a sheriff, yeah,
in Wyoming.
in Wyoming.
So it's super.
And
It's like
it's all like
you
like
could
cowboys.
Put, yeah, you could put
stuff, and Indians.
Kevin Costner as the lead role, and it would look like a typical Costner show.
Yeah.
And it's a great, and it's only 6 seasons long. I mean, we finished it in like 3 weeks.
See,
And
I'm a classics.
we loved it. They're
So
hour
like I'm
piece.
still watching like The Office.
I always watch The Office. That's my go-to if I'm looking.
I've never really watched
48
it.
All right,
hours.
listen, you can get the fuck out of my house right now. You never watched fucking The Office.
Well, after I finish my beer.
Bro, you've never watched The Office at all?
No,
I like
because
The
I
Office.
have all my shows that are on TV right now, like Blue Bloods, Chicago PD, NCIS New Orleans, NCIS Los Angeles. I watch Law and Order, SVU.
Yeah, Miami.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
26.
You sure you're not 66?
I mean, I'm telling
Hey,
you.
if you like
watch it.
NCIS, you should watch. It's a show called Burn Notice. It's a British show.
I've seen that.
Michael
yes.
Weston.
Yeah,
It is actually a really good show.
yeah.
And that's our next binge watcher.
But
Because
I think
we
that
started the
my
first
show
season,
shows-
we had
Netflix?
so many other ones to finish.
Amazon Video.
I don't think so. No,
I've watched Burn Notice parts
it's
of it.
on A&E.
Yeah, you can go to the
It's on A&E now.
website.
It was
yeah.
a USA Network show.
I thought it was A&E. Could be.
Franklin and
I don't
Bash.
know,
Did
they
you
all
guys ever
run
watch
up-
that?
They
But
all
you
run.
can always go online. And
I don't
watch
know.
it,
They all
so.
run together to me. Like I said, I watched The Office. I've just finished up season 1 or 2 of The Ozarks.
Oh, yeah.
That was another good one. What is another show?
One that just came out that I started watching 2 days ago, but I've only watched the first episode and a half was The Outsiders, which is on HBO.
See, I heard that was good, but I don't know if I could get
So
into
it's
it.
one you have to super focus on. So I've had
Yeah,
an issue
that's
right
not
now
me.
with my internet.
Yeah.
So it'd keep pausing on me. I'd turn everything off. Fuck it, I'm done. But it's apparently supernatural-ish. So I'm waiting for that to come. And then Working Moms. I shouldn't like that show, but I do just because she's super lewd and dirty, which is it's a Netflix show. That show's really funny. So you should check it out.
So my brother told me that you got to check out Peaky Blinders.
Dude.
And I've never watched it yet, but everyone says it's good.
You need
it's
fucking
about like
subtitles,
a mob
bro.
and
You
stuff.
have to watch it with closed captioning. It is
Do you?
so it's a super hardcore English accent.
Oh.
Like
So he watches
I-
that,
I
and he
might-
said it's really good. He said, but
it's
I
so
haven't watched
harsh.
it yet.
Really?
It's like it's the poor broke English. So like if you're in like the UK, the poor people speaking, so it's super harsh and like abrupt letters. I can't fucking understand it.
So it's like
Sure.
redneck, like white trash. You know.
White trash English. I couldn't. I tried. I put it in.
You know another language that like it kind of sounds like English, but it's really not. Is
Danish.
Amish.
Oh, like Pennsylvania Dutch.
Yes.
Yes, there's a lot of. It almost sounds
Where I
like
work, there's a country store. It's called Martin's, and they the best sandwiches in the entire world. Like they are so freaking good. But everything they make there is all by hand. Like everything. Like even the freaking butter. Like they churn their own butter.
Have you ever churned your own butter?
No, I heard it sucks.
It is the biggest pain in the fucking ass.
Yeah.
It takes like 45 minutes to an hour of making like an ounce of butter. It's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, let me buy this Kerrygold. I'm done. I can't do it. I don't
That's
know
why
how,
it's so expensive.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how the women aren't just fucking yoked.
Yeah. Next week they're gonna be on MMA.
That's right. You're taking on Nunez.
Yeah.
What's
But,
the shit? I was just thinking about languages. Do you guys ever learn op language? So every you don't say words, you spell letters, and after every consonant, it's an op after it, but you say the vowel. So like say, love you is lapo vapi, yapo you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, it's
Especially
tough.
after 2 or 3 beers.
Oh, but you get used to it, and then it turns into a thing where you
I
can
don't
really
think
talk
I have
shit.
to have any beers, and I'd
And you
still
can
mess
just-
it all up.
Yeah, it is easy, and once you start doing it with people you know, you can
So
start
so
talking
here's the
shit.
thing, and Tony knows this too.
You don't speak English.
Whenever I get drunk, and like I don't know what it is, but whenever I get drunk, I start speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
Órale.
I don't know what it is, but like,
And our other friend of ours, every time he gets drunk, he starts speaking British. He changes his accent to British, Bobby. And,
Does he?
And he talks British all the time.
I don't know.
Good British.
Yeah, he's actually really not bad at it, but it's like it gets on my nerves. I'm
He,
like,
he doesn't wear a top hat or anything, so you don't,
No.
you don't have to worry about that.
But he's going to be able to be on Peaky Blinders season 4 or 5.
Yeah, right.
Have you guys ever done I know this is completely off base, but it's something I wanted to touch on because so many people are talking about celebrity impersonations, and then I watched like 25 minutes of celebrities impersonating other celebrities. Is there any that you can do that someone's like, hey, you nailed that?
Well, I can't do a voice, but I know, like, whenever I was younger, when I was younger, my parents, we never really, could afford a lot. So, like, I used to always wear glasses that had, like, tape around the side or around the nose piece and stuff like that. And when I was younger, everybody thought I was Harry Potter. Like, I actually was in a Cracker Barrel one morning, and I walk in, and this lady, she's literally eyeballing me for like 20 minutes. Because you know how you walk through Cracker Barrel, you always have to go through the store first before you, sit down and eat your breakfast or whatever.
Right.
So, like, I was in there, and she just kept on eyeballing me. And I'm like, what's going on? Why is this? So, like, I walk past her, and she comes up to me, and she goes, I have to ask. She's like, I'm sorry to bother you, but are you Harry Potter? I'm like,
I can see it on you.
like, so I just started playing. Like,
about
I'm
100
like,
pounds less, but yeah, I can see it.
well,
Damn,
I
what
was
a friend of you.
I was less. Screw you. I was like, no, but she's like, well, can you go and she's like, my friend she's in the bathroom, but she's like, whenever she comes out, can you talk to her and just like take a picture with her and tell her that you're Harry Potter? I was like, okay.
Did you have to work on the accent?
A little bit, I just,
Kids are better at it.
yeah. So like I was probably 13 or 14. And
Forever ago.
yeah.
I
It
see.
was a good 16 years ago.
That's probably during the peak of the craze too.
And you're old.
It was. And that was the thing. That was why
Tony couldn't even watch the TV 13 movies then.
Yeah.
No, I don't even know if I was like
15
5
years
old.
ago.
Oh,
You were
Before his first
yeah,
nut hair.
Yeah, I was all right.
Yeah. So like
He just got his first pube.
I was about 11. Yeah, probably about that.
So like she comes out, or her friend comes out, and she's sitting there talking, and she's like, "You'll never guess who I just met." And then I walk up, and she's like, "It's Harry Potter," and she's like, "No!" Like she was going crazy. And so like I took a picture with her, and I started talking to her,
And then you ruined all of her dreams when she realized you weren't the real Harry Potter.
yeah.
Jeez, that's horrible.
Should have painted a lightning bolt and everything ready to roll.
Hey, and that's the thing with Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel has everything.
Oh yeah, they got Florida Gator stuff. Go Gators!
The amount of money I've wasted on their old-fashioned candy is embarrassing. The Coke bottles.
But see, do they make their own stuff, or where
No,
do they? Where do they,
you can get the same shit on Amazon for 1/10 of the price.
Yeah.
Like they don't actually manufacture anything of their own. But so I was watching all these videos on celebrity impersonations, and I tried so fucking hard. And then I realized when I was 18 or 19, I could nail Vince Vaughn in Wedding Crashers.
Okay.
And then I repractice other stuff. My shit it didn't correlate. I can't do it anymore. The only impersonation I can do is one that I have done since my daughter was super young, and she loves it still, and she's still practicing to do it. And that's Chewbacca. That's the only impersonation I can do. Like at
Let's
the
hear
drop
it.
of a hat.
That's pretty good.
That's it.
Did you see the video of that lady who bought the Chewbacca
The mask. Oh, that was so heartwarming to watch her do it and just laugh her ass off in the car.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I have to work on it. There's so many impersonations I would love to do, like Christopher Walken, because everyone has Christopher Walken. Not good. And Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
That's the one I wish I could do. All right.
All right.
The game. I had a game, a trivia. almost forgotten. I follow a bunch of stuff.
I'm not good at trivia. Like, you have some people that, like, they know a whole bunch of nothing. I just don't know a whole bunch of
It's okay. It's actually all pretty easy stuff. It's all over the board. Let's see. I got to write it down here. I got to write the minutes. I wrote it up and printed it myself, actually.
That looks
But-
like a lot.
No, I double spaced.
Oh, I could only see the back page. So.
Oh, that one was a straight up print off. That one's for another day.
All right.
But let's see.
All right, let's go.
I'm not even going to do the first question because we talked about what are we watching and no one said it. And I've never watched it. Stranger Things. Ever watch it?
Nope.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, me neither. I watched the first season. I was like, lost me. All right. So we talked about Burn Notice.
Yeah.
This actually came up on another USA series, which is one of my favorite shows. Tony, are you listening?
Oh, I'm listening
Playing on
100%.
your goddamn phone, motherfucker.
Sorry.
Can't give me an hour of your time. Piece of shit. Mayor's going to be fired and impeached.
It's okay. I don't want to know everybody.
This is actually celebrity gossip and royalty. Thank you.
Oh.
In what USA Network show did Meghan Markle appear in for 7 shows?
See, I feel like a lot of people know this because she was an actor. Like
Oh, yeah, she was.
she wasn't.
Hot as fuck.
She's
Yeah,
an
it's-
actress.
They're all
Actress.
actors.
They're actress.
Okay, politically, yes,
Yes.
actress.
Thank you.
But
Call me the
she-
politician,
Like,
I'll-
she was never. That's what I thought was weird. Like whenever,
She got with Harry.
whenever they got married, she was just a normal, But I don't know what she was.
That's so sad, you know? Do you know Tony Baloney?
I don't really
I'm
know
so
if
sad.
I didn't know she was in any.
I told you,
TV
I
shows.
don't know.
Massive. Let's see. Wifey to be. Preggers. Do you know what show Meghan Markle was on where she got famous? Hey!
What was it?
Suits. She was on
Oh,
Suits
yeah.
with Harvey Specter and Mike Ross.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite shows of all time.
No,
if I'm
I
being
only
honest with
I
you.
only have seen a couple though.
God,
That's why I didn't really pay much attention to it.
that is a fabulous show.
I
She
saw
was
I saw
earlier.
the previews for it, but I never watched it.
Do either of you guys have Prime, Amazon Prime?
Yeah. Jess does.
All right, man. Listen,
girlfriend.
go to Prime Video, watch all the seasons, man.
Suits is good.
Fuck, it's good. That's one of my shows I
That
put
might
on.
be a new binge watch we're gonna watch.
Oh, you can really binge it too, because
Yeah?
it's good. And there's like
What are they? 30 minutes or an hour?
they're an hour. They're
An hour?
46 minutes.
Okay.
Oh man, Harvey Specter, Pearson, Hardman.
All right,
Bro.
next one.
How are Daenerys Targaryen and Jon Snow related in Game of Thrones?
I feel like this.
That's
I'm gonna sound retarded. I'm gonna sound retarded on this whole trivia.
There's
because
only
I
a
don't-
couple of
I don't even
movies.
know who
I
those
am
people
too,
are.
but I think that's his nephew.
Her nephew?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
It's a gay of Thrones, huh?
Yeah, I know. Trans of Thrones.
He nailed it.
You got that right?
He did.
Yeah, and I've only watched a few of them, and you know why? Because we tried to start it, and we started watching them, and then I enjoyed it, but then I kind
with
of
all the-
got bored of it.
The wiener and tits, right?
I don't know why.
It's all man. There's so much titties in that show. Like, how do you not like it? Is
I believe me. Don't get me wrong. I like all that, but I just the whole plot of the story I
you?
just didn't really care for. Like,
you just turned off all of our listeners that we had.
fuck,
Like, it was-
guys, it's a great show.
More people watch Game of Thrones than watch the Super Bowl. Although I will say it ended like shit. I watched.
Yeah, there is.
Not
there's a
till
lot of
this
people-
year when the Buccaneers are in the Super Bowl at their own home stadium in Tampa. I'm gonna be there. You watch.
We don't even know if there's going to be an NFL season.
We'll be. Yeah, there is. we're already going to the first 2 games.
Well, this next question would probably skew towards Tony a little bit too, because he's got kids. Of course, I watched this movie before I had Savannah. What is Mike's last name in Monsters, Inc.? Oh, look at
Mike Wazowski.
Oh,
Yes.
And the kidless wonder gets it.
Because every time you go to Universal, you go to the ride, and it says it about 1,000,000 times.
All right, let's see.
Mark might have a kid on the way or something. I don't know.
Not yet.
Maybe have one on the way.
Got to wait for that
Gotta
house
build a
to be
house
done
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's that going to be done?
They're saying like December or January. So.
They broke ground already?
No, not yet.
I mean, as long as they're still working, like the people that are building the house across the street and they're on strike, they're not doing anything during the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Really.
Nothing. As soon as it got announced, the coronavirus, they stopped. They didn't even finish leveling off. So
I noticed.
Whoever's building that was like.
What if I run my truck over it? It'll calm down the time.
They must be Democrats because like they're taking it legit. Let's see. We're not. I'm taking a break for a second because both my beers are empty, and I want to give another shout out to just another group that we did. My buddy Triiggs. I want to do my next. He's a Canadian boy. I've been following him for years. I interviewed him. He's my second interview I ever did. That's Mr. Burns. This is going to be I've Been Searching.
Is it from The Simpsons, Mr. Burns?
Nope. His name's Brent. He just had his birthday on Wednesday.
Really?
So, yeah. Mr. Burns, I've Been Searching.
Someone please tell me why I waited so long. I've been searching for this feeling too long. All that I know is I'm looking for true love like in a song. I need you to take me away from it all.
I've been searching for knowledge, I've been looking for peace. But when I find truth, I seem lost in these beats. These government spies keep telling us lies, trying to suppress the truth and cover our eyes. Mind open wide, I looked at the system and made that divide. Now I am the guide, guided by others from the path of the sheep. Running with wolves, now let this wolf speak. They got us all trapped, and that is a fact. They know what we're doing with a touchscreen, a map. They poison our food that we feed to our seeds, destroying the world all over greed. They take what we need and then they sell it all back, cause they cause all these droughts and the prices get jacked. But then they say go ahead and buy the new hat. It's control at its worst, but we let them do that.
Can someone please tell me why I waited so long? I've been searching for this feeling too long. All that I know is I'm looking for true love like in a song. I need you to take me away from it all. Can someone please tell me why I waited so long? I've been searching for this feeling too long. All that I know is I'm looking for true love like in a song. I need you to take me away from it all.
They poison the water, put poison in lights. They poison your child, they poison your wife. They poison your parents, they poison your friends. This shit is real, no need to pretend. Infect us with bugs that never get tested. We are the trial, easy selection. They put out a scan and we there the next day. Genetics is God and they wanna play. This may be the matrix, but one at a time. We open up eyes and dropping these dive schools. Condition our kids to be part of this system. So I'm sending this out, I hope that you listen. Knowledge is power, no matter the place. You're the mass genocide that they claim and is safe all over the globe. This be the case.
That's a great song. So, as we've discussed
We're back on live.
during the break, we found out that Mark is
There's
fucking
Tony.
pussy whipped.
What?
Yeah, we
And,
did.
yeah,
No.
the cop doesn't even control anything in his home life.
No.
Get out.
So he's got to get out of here.
Everything, just like his last two.
Hey, ho,
You're
ho,
the same-
ho, ho,
Alright.
Shots
You're the-
fired. Shots fired.
You're the same.
We'll have
the-
to edit that.
the
true.
same kid that's eating a fruit roll up right now. Like,
Fruit by the foot. Thank you.
oh, my bad.
Get it right. You're probably not allowed to have one. You better go ask her.
Oh.
Pew pew. Brr, brr, brr. There it is.
All right. Which you guys both acknowledge you're not hip to what's out now, so I'll give you an old TV show question.
Whoa. I'm younger than you guys, so hold on a minute. What's
You were
old?
alive. You were alive.
Okay.
Which TV show featured Scully and Mulder? Really?
What?
David Duchovny?
Okay, so I
Scully
don't-
Mulder? You don't know Scully and Mulder?
No.
No.
You guys don't like aliens at all, huh?
No.
It's sad.
What was the
sad.
show?
The X-Files.
Not
Oh.
Not into that
That
sci-fi
was the
stuff.
answer. So
Yeah.
you're out. You guys fucking suck.
But I don't know. Like, okay, so I don't know their. It's the same with music. Like, I don't know their names, but I know the songs. So, like with TV shows, yeah, I know the X-Files, but I don't.
I'll have to
know-
reword my questions to toddler size.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Howard Wolowitz is a character from what TV
Big
show?
Bang Theory.
Hey, you gotta holler in.
My bad. My bad.
What artist topped the charts with the single "Love Yourself"?
You could go and love yourself.
That's
Justin Bieber.
Oh man, look at
Yeah.
that! You gotta get
Nailed
better
it.
names, bro.
Nailed
I
it.
told you I don't know the
Wait,
names,
isn't
but I
Lil
know
Wayne
the
in that one?
song.
Nobody's in that one.
No one? It's just him?
Yep.
God, who else does he sing with? He sings with a couple other people.
He sings with a lot of people.
Yeah. He does a country song now, too. Do you know that?
Nope.
Nope.
He does a country song.
I wouldn't be able to get.
I don't remember what country singer it's with, but I
Is
know
it
he
Billy
does
Ray
one.
Cyrus?
Nah. Oh. No, it's not.
No, that was the remix.
Old Town Road.
Old Town Road.
Yeah. You remember that Doritos commercial with that song? That was pretty good.
All right. What actor played the role of Jack Sparrow?
Johnny Depp.
Yes.
On the board. On the board.
I remember Depp in my head. Just couldn't think of the first name.
Well, since you guys suck with names, but I'm going to have to use the name for this show. What medical drama featured an unconventional doctor?
House.
Yeah, look at that. You nailed it.
Oh, Percocet.
Love me some perks, huh? A very topical question.
Like you could like with that unconventional doctor, like that was either House or was that one with the kid? Like,
Oh, what, the good doctor?
yeah.
The Good Doctor.
I didn't know if you're gonna go that or the resident.
Oh yeah.
That's a good show too. Let's see. How many championships did Michael Jordan win?
3. Sorry.
You could have guessed.
I was
gonna
gonna go with 6.
There you go.
It was
Fucking-
6?
Yeah,
Really?
6. Bro, 2 3-peats.
Yeah.
Fucking failure.
I'm not a big basketball fan.
Yeah, you're gonna be out of my barber too with this
Good.
kind of question.
Nah, you get a number 1 all over. Fucking easy.
Who is the Olympian with the most golds in history?
Michael Phelps.
Oh my goodness, the cop rings it in again.
I couldn't think of his name. I knew it was a swimmer.
Yeah, the fish.
Fish.
Oh, let's see. Wait, you have a Samsung. You have an iPhone. What year is the first year of the iPhone? Hint: Tony was probably in like 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah, it was because the iPads came out first.
2006.
No, the iPods came out first. I would say 2007 or 8.
7.
Yeah.
I said 6. Whatever. He said 7 or 8. Shut the hell up.
It's a half.
No, yeah.
Half.
Okay, we'll give a half point.
Okay. What?
Because I know we were still in high school.
I could have said,
That's
all
right.
right, 2005 to 2009, and I would have got it right.
No,
I didn't
because
get
I know
my-
it was our later years of high school.
I didn't get my first iPhone until I lived here. I got the iPhone 3G.
I didn't get the iPhone until I was probably 15 or 16. I wasn't even in middle school. I was like senior year in high school before I got the first iPhone.
So you were
They
a
don't
senior
give you high
at-
schools right.
You were a
fucking middle
senior
school.
at 15 years old?
No,
I didn't graduate until
Like-
2007.
I had a flip phone when I was fucking in 7th, 8th grade.
And I graduated 2008.
Yeah, you're old as fuck, remember?
I had a Nokia. It didn't even have a flip. My first phone didn't even have
it was
flips.
a gray, and all you had was the freaking Caterpillar game on it.
Oh,
I remember
Snake.
the old
Yeah.
slide phones where it slid up and the keyboard was there.
That
I
was
had
an
those
upgrade
too.
for me. I had a
Yeah.
Kyocera. The whoosh,
Yeah, I
to-
had one
Yeah.
of them too.
yeah, I was almost a senior in high school.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was my first phone.
Yeah.
Mine didn't even have internet capabilities.
No.
Mine didn't either.
Data didn't
It
exist.
was a blue light, like a blue light up screen. Like that's all mine.
I had a
was.
prepaid flip phone when I was 8th or 9th grade.
My dad was going to get me a nice phone, and then my best friend, it was like December 16th. It was going to be my Christmas present. My dad was going to get me the fanciest phone. And then my buddy's like, I don't get a nice phone. He shouldn't either. And my dad goes, that makes sense. So he got me the shittiest Nokia on the market. I could have beat the shit out of him at the time. Brandon, if you listen, you fuck yourself. What natural disaster is measured by the Richter scale?
Earthquakes.
Earthquakes.
Oh,
Ooh. Closest to the pin challenge will be this one. How many taste buds does the human tongue have?
180.
No,
Absurdly low.
it's in the thousands. It's like 30,000.
We're going to have to get that one to mark. It's 10,000.
That's fine. 'Cause I don't know.
180.
See, Tony knows more
Every
of
little
the
bump on your tongue, even that.
yeah. Tony knows more of the gossip type stuff.
That's right. Whatever's happening live on TV while he's
Yeah.
cutting people's hair.
Yeah.
Ask me more sports questions. I'll
I mean, I'll get there.
win. Maybe.
What's the body's largest organ?
Your skin.
My dick.
Oh, you nailed it right out the gate, Mark, the cop.
I like this trivia game.
You're
This is actually,
the one with the most like, ooh.
yeah.
I'm eating pretzel peanut butter things over here, and you're winning. That's
Those are
great.
expired, by the way.
I could tell. Believe me, I could tell.
Those might be like a year old. Let's see. I never would have guessed this question. It just popped up on my thing. What bone are babies typically born without?
Typically born without.
Yes. And it develops.
Is it their tailbone?
Nope.
Their hip bone?
Nope. How about this? It's a floating bone.
Floating?
Yep. It's floating on you too. You could move it right now with the use of your hands.
Oh, kneecaps.
There you go. Bam.
I didn't. So babies don't have kneecaps?
Nope. It develops through calcium.
Really?
Here's one for you. What group is Justin Timberlake a part of?
NSYNC.
Oh, look at that fag. As I was trying to find out, I'm weeding you out.
Got him. Got him.
That was that's all you, Tony.
Where's
Like
my
I said.
pen? What the hell?
All right, so I forgot to bring this up during the conversations. You got sidetracked by the favorite bad movies. It says trait you're not proud of. It was really like, what's your most shameful, like a guilty, something that you love that you shouldn't.
Something that you love that you shouldn't.
Yeah, like a guilty pleasure.
Porn.
That's not a guilty pleasure. Everyone likes porn.
All right, well, you're not guilty about it?
Well, I'll
Yeah.
go back to mine in a
You
minute.
have a kid on the way.
I
What do you
like
mean?
porn. Fuck, I don't like porn. I love porn. What famous British pop group consisted of 5 girls?
What?
Oh, Spice Girls.
Bam.
taking
Spice
tallies
Girls?
of this? Or
Huh?
are you taking tallies of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got me beat
Yeah, you're winning by a lot.
by a lot. That's okay.
So-
I'll let you win.
Just making sure.
So, like, my guilty pleasure, if I'm being honest with you, is I know a lot of girls, girl power, Spice Girl songs. A lot.
Really?
Good,
Oh, yeah.
good game.
I don't know. I watched Spice World when it came out. It had it on VHS.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs of all times is Mama by the Spice Girls.
Good game.
Say what you want, motherfucker. You in my house.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
big ass house with I got a couple kids. Clearly. I don't know. That's just my guilty pleasure. What,
Good game.
what famous Disney movie featured Queen Elsa singing Let It Go?
Frozen.
Oh.
I said it.
I
I said it, but it was quieter than him.
And the last question. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
You
You didn't say the whole thing, motherfucker. You gotta say the whole thing. SpongeBob SquarePants.
All right.
You're
So
pathetic.
Patrick lives under there. What the fuck are you talking about?
he doesn't live
He
in a
doesn't
pineapple.
live in a pineapple.
He lives under the sea.
So Mark's woman came
Is
over
making him leave.
and she is like, she's snapping her fingers.
Yep, because he's pussy whipped.
Psh, psh.
Yep.
I'm gonna add that to the soundboard.
Poor guy.
But you know what? I'm an hour and 27 in, and I think I would try to make this podcast more of a 45 minutes twice a week, just for consistency's sake. I know Tony lives closer, but I'd like to keep you
No,
guys
I'm
coming in.
I'm down. I'm down to do them.
I know you're busy. You're building the house,
He's not busy.
but I'm gonna definitely work on increasing frequency. Yeah,
He's busy.
not even
getting
so much about
whooped.
not even so much about money, just more of consistency and bringing shit to the table. Because
Yeah.
some of the stuff I was even looking at is like it's old now. So
Yeah.
I think 30, 45-minute episodes we could easily do.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, text me when you're available and stuff, and we'll drop. I got tabs open everywhere.
yeah.
So this has been the On Call podcast, and thank you guys for coming.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Amen, buddy. I'll see you later, Mark. Good luck. Hope
See
you
you
don't
guys.
get. I hope you don't
It
get
was
beat on
fun.
your way home.
I love it.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
I hope Tony liked it. I know Mark loved it. As soon as he got done, he was like, "Yeah, we can
Nah,
do
it was
this
cool.
more."
I like it a lot.
I
Gets
got
me
a,
away from the woman, the kids. I'm good to go.
I got a little bit more gear coming for better headphones because those aren't meant for this at all. Those are bad. Those are all bass. Yours are better because those are meant for audio
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's what I said. These are my first
Yeah.
pair. So
So I got one more pair coming, and then we'll work on a microphone if it's better because yours isn't meant for this.
Yeah, it cuts in and out.
So this has been the On Call podcast. Hope you all had a good time. Hit me up on Twitter at OnCallPod. Email me at oncallpod@gmail.com. Reach out to Tony at the barber shop if you know who it is. Mark's a cop. He'll pull you over. Again,
Might give you a warning.
warning. As long as you're not going 20 over, you're good.
Yeah.
He's a decent dude.
Golden.
like, hey, what was the saying from last week?
Don't be a dick.
That's your quote.
That's
Don't
right.
be a
That was in the page notes too from the last episode.
Don't be a dick.
I'll share this on Twitter for everyone. I'll put it on Twitter, Instagram. Go ahead and give it a listen, give it a follow, a like, 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Hope you'll have a good night. Again, On Call Podcast.
Thanks for listening to the On Call Podcast. Check us out on Twitter at OnCallPod. Interested in being a sponsor or want to be on the show? Drop us an email at oncallpod@gmail.com. For more info, go to oncallpod.com.